Carlos Ramirez, owner of NVSAUDIO in Roselle, New Jersey. Today I want to talk about the Rockford Fosgate LID kit. Rockford Fosgate makes some of my favorite product on the market. I've been a Rockford fanatic for years. On the car audio side, Rockford's always innovating, building some incredible stuff, some powerful stuff. On the motorcycle side, they make a really nice kit. The fit and finish is amazing, but they lack options. We need them to give us more options. I feel that the kit that they offer is an entry-level setup, which is good. The wiring is perfect. The 6x9 LID kit, in my opinion, is the best on the market as far as the fit and finish. But they need a better 6.5, and they need a more powerful amplifier. Like, I believe Rockford should offer 3 stages: an entry-level stage, a step up, and then a competition level. But let's see if they listen, offer us something. People trust Rockford quality, so we use the Rockford LID kit a lot. So if you don't know about the Rockford LID kit, most of these Harleys come with no speakers in the saddlebag lids. The Rockford LID kit has an amazing fit and finish. It allows you to cut the factory saddlebags and drop in a 6x9. Rockford comes with a really nice 6x9. Some people don't like it. I love it. I think the Rockford 6x9 sounds good, handles a ton of power, it's weather resistant. Coupled with the Rockford LID kit, you will not get one drop of water in the bag when it rains. We've not had one of these speakers at all fail from water damage. Where they're lacking is in the 6.5. So it's a huge upgrade over the factory entry-level non-amplified Harley speaker. The Rockford speaker is definitely an upgrade. Where I don't feel it's an upgrade is if your bike came with boom audio. But that's a discussion for another day. Now, I love the Rockford 6x9. The TMS69 is a really good speaker. On the forums, a lot of these guys are trashing it, saying that it's garbage and it sucks. You're grading the speaker. If you get it on a Rockford kit, then you're using a Rockford 400 watt amp, which means you're getting 100 watts to each of these speakers. The Rockford kit does not come with a DSP. It comes with an option to add a DSP. Every single bike we've ever touched had the Rockford kit on it. The customer never opted for the DSP, which means these speakers don't stand a chance of sounding the best that they possibly could. We literally just did a bike with an 800.4 bridged on a set of Rockford 6x9s. It had plenty of mid-bass. We had to use steep slopes on the crossover, but the bike had excellent mid-bass. 6x9s played really loud. The customer's really happy. So don't judge these speakers until you've heard them on a good amount of power with the DSP, with steep crossover slopes. So a lot of people are opting to do the Rockford LID kit, but then switch out the speaker to a better speaker, or a speaker that handles more power. We do it here at the shop, and for our clients, if we always offer the Rockford LID kit because it's just a no-brainer. The LID kit from Rockford is $519. Then for a few $100s labor, you can have it installed to get a factory fit and finish with a good speaker installed in it. So if our client's not interested in the Rockford speaker, we still use the Rockford LID kit, and then we swap out the speaker for something else, and we credit them back for the Rockford speaker. Just the speakers in the Rockford kit retail for $300. We can use them in different applications. We can use them to warranty other Rockford speakers. We've even used them in cars. So if you buy the kit through us and get the install done through us, we will actually buy the 6x9 back from you, and then you use the credit towards any other speaker that you'd like to use. The Rockford LID kit is a high quality kit. Part number on the Rockford LID kit is TMS69BL14 if you have a 2014 to 2020 Harley-Davidson Street Glide, Road Glide, or Road King. If you have a 98 to 2013, your part number would be a TMS69BL9813. There's 2 other companies offering LID kits. Boss Audio just came on the market with their LID kit. It's $300 including the speakers. The lid kit looks really similar to the Rockford with just a different 6x9. It's not something that I personally would be willing to try because I think the Rockford comes in at a perfect price point for us, so we don't need anything less expensive. And then I see value in the Rockford kit because if I remove the 6x9, I could still sell it and feel confident that I'm providing a good product for my customer. With the Boss Audio, I feel like I would only be buying the lid kit and would most definitely have to swap out the speaker. That's just my opinion. I haven't tested it yet, but I have not had good luck with Boss Audio product. The other company is Sounds. So it's SOUNDZ. That's Peter Jensing and his team over there. These guys make amazing product. They make a high quality, high end plug and play kit for just about every Harley out there. They also do Indian and a couple other things they're working on. Victory motorcycle they offer kits for. Their lid kit is a little more expensive. They offer the street kit for $900, and then they offer their Iron Series kit for $1,050. The install kit is super similar to the Rockford kit. I'm assuming they're using the same factory to make the kit. And 6x9s that they use, in my opinion, are superior to the Rockford 6x9s, especially in the Iron Series. In the Street Series, they're really similar, I'd say. It's almost the same as the Rockford, but in the Iron Series, you definitely get a better 6x9. So the purpose of this video is to show that if you have a Rockford kit or you're planning on getting a Rockford kit and you want to upgrade the 6x9, there's a few modifications that have to be made, and not every 6x9 on the market fits. For example, Ground Zero is one of our favorite speaker companies. We use it on a ton of our bikes. It's a really, really good company. But in their Pro Audio series, the 6x9 that they offer is not a 6x9, it is a 7x10. This speaker is huge. It is gigantic. This one has been modified to go on a different bike, so we had to cut the flange. That is why I'm not a big fan of the speaker, because A, I don't like the tweeter mid-range that comes on it, and B, it's not weatherproof. There is no gasket around the stem for the tweeter, so these really aren't meant to go on a bike. People use them because they have a ton of mid-bass. Of course they have a ton of mid-bass. The cone is physically bigger than a 6x9. It is a 7x10. More cone area on the same amount of power gives you more bass. The reason I'm not a big fan is you have to void the warranty and modify the speaker and chop up the speaker and then grind up the kit just to force it to fit. There is no need to do that because there's other solutions on the market that work. I love Ground Zero speakers, yellow basket, black basket, red basket. It's just the 7x10 in my shop is not a recommendation. They sound great in cars. Sorry, Ground Zero. Not a big fan of using them on bikes because you shouldn't have to modify the speaker to fit when their speaker's made to perform for the bike, and that speaker's not weatherproof. So even if it was weatherproof, I wouldn't like to install it because it's just too much cutting. So once you look inside the bag, if you don't cut it properly, you can tell it's been cut. It's just not it's not a good way when they have solutions like this. So this is our go-to speaker. This is our favorite 6x9. If you ask me what 6x9 I'm going to recommend, 90% of the time it's going to be the Hertz SPL Show Neo SX690 Neo. Love this thing. Weatherproof, rubber boot, neodymium magnet, ton of mid-bass. Hertz really needs to correct the paperwork on the site because the site claims speaker doesn't play low. This speaker plays low. We've tested this at 40-50 Hertz, 12 dB per octave slope. This thing gets down. And it's very similar to the Rockford 6x9 as far as the flange and the bolt pattern. Very, very similar. Handles more power, so of course the magnet's a little bit bigger. But you do have to modify to get it to fit in. Rockford has a locking tab here that has to get ground off. They have that locking tab because it's designed to work with their 6x9, so it lines up with their 6x9, sits in the locking tab just like that. That's that additional second hole right there. So the first thing you'd have to do in the modification is grind that locking tab completely off. So if you grind that tab off, 6x9 starts to fit. If you look all the way around, the holes are off a little bit. That's because right here on the tall side, you'd have to notch that to create a 1/4 inch gap to where the 6-mine can rotate and slide under there. Then the other 3 bolt holes will line up. Let me show you what tool we use for that. Okay, this is a standard snap-on die grinder with a 3-inch cutoff wheel. This is what we normally use. Or you can use right angle grinder with a solid disc. Modification only takes a few seconds. So first thing you want to do is grind that nub off, that one right there. So now you can see that's flat, so the speaker will sit flat. Now you want to cut a groove in here, so the flange for the 6-mine will go in there. You can cut the 6-mine, but it doesn't make sense. I'd rather modify the plastic than modify the speaker itself. Right, you'll have a nice groove for the flange of the 6-mine to fit into. And as you can see, that the edge of the 6-mine locks right into that flange. And all 4 screw holes line up. So now the Hertz Neo 6-mine fits. The Matz PA 690 CX fits. The Diamond Audio 6-mines and the coaxial also fit. I'm sure there's other 6-mines that fit. On some other ones you might need to use a spacer so the surround doesn't hit. So there's 1/4 inch 6-mine spacers out there. We don't use them because the 6-mines that we use fit in the kit. I know the PRV 6x9 fits. Those are the only ones we've tried so far. And in Matz, if we want more mid-bass, we use the regular PA 690. If you want more mid-range, we use the PA 690 CX. But our favorite go-to all-around 6x9, weatherproof, ton of mid-bass, great vocals, is definitely the Hertz Neo SPL Show. We're actually upgrading this bike. This is Herman's bike. So I'm going to show you what it looks like on the bike installed and the fit and finish. The Rockford lid kit with the Hertz SX 690 Neos installed. As you can see, that's been modified already. From the outside, the fit and finish is still perfect. You can't tell it's been touched. And look at that fitment. Fits great. Let me go to the other side and show you that side's all finished up and bolted down. All bolted in place. You can't even tell that it's been modified. The fit and finish is awesome. And the Rockford connectors are the same size as the Hertz connectors. They fit perfectly.